As a huge fan of Control, Alan Wake, and the emerging Remedy connected universe, I was naturally very intrigued by the announcement of FBC Firebreak, an upcoming 3-player co-op shooter set in the oldest house setting from Control. But with the intrigue came a load of trepidation. A studio known for single-player games making a multiplayer title? Here we go again, we've seen how well that one turns out. But here's the thing, after sitting down with the Remedy team during a hands-off preview event, I feel a lot better about them pulling this off. We got all sorts of new info to dive into, so enough preamble here, let's dive into everything we learned about FBC Firebreak. Let's start with the basics. Like I said, FBC Firebreak is a 3-player online co-op shooter launching this summer with full crossplay support across all platforms. It'll be available day one on Xbox and PC Game Pass, as well as for PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium members. This is a really great move on their part, making it incredibly easy for players to hop in, ensuring the game has a healthy player base at launch and beyond. Remedy has also committed to free post-launch content for all players, with no battle passes planned and monetization limited to only cosmetics. Despite the ongoing support, I hesitate to call Firebreak a live service title. The team was clear, they're not aiming to make this your next Destiny-style commitment. Instead, Firebreak is designed for easy pick-up and play sessions, perfect for jumping in with friends when you have an hour or two to kill. It's a philosophy that reminds us of Helldivers 2, focusing on pure moment-to-moment fun rather than endless grinding. With all that out of the way, let's dive into the gameplay loop of FBC Firebreak. For our hands-off preview, we sat down with the Remedy team for a little over an hour as they walked us through a deep dive into Firebreak. Set 6 years after the events of Control, the game puts you in the boots of the new Firebreak squad made up of volunteer staff members tasked with containing the Hiss invasion. You're basically first responders who have minimal training and rely on makeshift kits to even the odds. The core gameplay revolves around jobs. These are missions set in unique locations within the oldest house. Each job comes with specific objectives spread across multiple zones. When taking on jobs, players can tailor their experience by adjusting 2 options. First, there's threat level, which affects combat difficulty and amount of rewards, and secondly, there's clearance level, determining mission lengths and reward types. At lower clearance levels, jobs are quicker, perfect for shorter sessions, while higher settings extend the mission across up to 3 zones, offering greater challenges and better loot. I love the sound of these systems, again, allowing you to tailor your experience, and if you're looking for more intense gameplay, I don't think they've left you behind either. Remedy has designed jobs with replayability in mind, incorporating random events that trigger based on clearance level. The team also teased endgame content, suggesting Firebreak has plans to keep players engaged long after launch. From what we've seen, it's all shaping up to offer a flexible experience that caters to multiple playstyles. If you've played Control or any Remedy game, you'll be happy to know their signature weirdness, think David Lynch meets government conspiracy, has absolutely carried over to Firebreak. Nowhere is that more evident than in the paper chase job the team showcased. In it, yellow sticky notes have started multiplying, clumping together into hive mind-like creatures. Thus, your mission is to eradicate them from the executive sector. As you do, a comically large counter ticks down, tracking thousands of notes left to destroy. I doubt you actually need to clear them all. I'm betting taking down the giant sticky note boss will probably do the trick. Unlike Control, you won't be playing as Jesse Faden here or wielding the morphing service weapon. Instead, Firebreak introduces crisis kits. These are custom loadouts that define your role in the squad. Want to be the healer of the crew? The Splash Kit lets you heal your crewmates using a humidifier. Prefer field control? The Jump Kit drops a boombox that lures enemies in, setting them up for a shocking takedown with your electric weapon. Better yet, you're able to combo different elements. As you can see here, one player has doused these sticky monsters, giving the Jump Kit player the perfect opportunity to electrocute them all in one go. Customization goes even deeper with research perks. These grant passive bonuses like a chance for missed bullets to return to your clip. Equip 2 of the same perk for a stronger version, but stack 3 and its effects spread to nearby teammates. Now that's a great co-op mechanic and we love to see it. Your kids have their own progression system, allowing you to upgrade or unlock new gear, while a separate career level tracks your overall growth. Sadly, our preview ended before we could dig into those systems fully. Overall, it seems like Remedy has crafted an engaging gameplay loop full of depths, customization, and teamwork-driven mechanics. Since this was a hands-off preview, we're holding off on full impressions until we actually get to play the game. There are still plenty of questions like how does progression really work, how does it feel to play, and perhaps the biggest one, can Remedy, a studio known for third-person action, truly nail first-person combat? Firebreak marks a lot of firsts for Remedy. It's their first self-published game, their first foray into first-person gameplay, and of course their first multiplayer title. But what surprised us most was learning that Remedy has wanted to make a multiplayer game for a long time. The team cited inspirations like Deep Rock Galactic, Vermintide, and even Overcooked, reinforcing that this doesn't seem like some forced pivot and more like a passion project with a clear vision. From what we've seen so far, Firebreak isn't just another multiplayer experiment, it looks like a co-op game built with intention. The systems, design, and the overall approach feel thoughtfully crafted for today's multiplayer landscape. Remedy is absolutely speaking our language with these co-op mechanics, and we can't wait to get our hands on it soon. Thanks for watching, guys. We cover all things co-op games here, previews, reviews, and even news via our co-op monthly series. If you want to stay in the know, make sure you subscribe and follow us on our socials. If you want to support us, check out our Patreon where we give you first impressions of games via our Patreon exclusive series, Play and Banter. Thank you to those already supporting us there. We'll catch you next time on another episode of The Co-op Bros.